What's up, Men's Physique fans? We are back with another video. It is official. The 2023 Men's Physique Olympia window has closed. After the craziness that took place at Legion Sports Fest, safe to say this year's Olympia is going to get very, very interesting. And we're now about to name our top 8 first call out early Olympia predictions. And coming in at number 8, we have Ryan Terry, the UK native who has been a staple and a legend of the men's physique division since its origin. Ryan Terry has been extremely consistent from the start to where he is now, placing top placings within the Olympia, winning Arnold Classics, and is now coming back to snag that Olympia title, the one title that he has been earning for since he has started. But with where the division is going, Ryan has been so consistent and razor sharp when it comes to conditioning. But what he lacks is the structure compared to some of these top guys. And now going against some of the most dense, round, and bubbly competitors that he's ever gone against in his career, it's safe to say I believe he will be falling short this year of that goal. But even still, placing in the first call outs at number 8 on this list, the legend Ryan Terry. Coming in at number 7, we have the most winningest men's physique IFBB pro in history, Mr. 18 wins himself, Andre Ferguson. Now, Andre has had a crazy past few years. We have seen Andre show signs of extreme inconsistencies, but over the past year, in 2023, he has completely got his physique back on track. But not only that, qualified for the Olympia at the 2023 Miami Muscle Beach against a stout lineup, but then also went on to compete just last weekend at Legion Sports Festival, where he shocked a lot of people. And a lot of people actually think that he should have beat our current champion, Aaron Banks, and moved up from 3rd to 2nd. But regardless, one thing that we have seen is that consistency of Andre Ferguson. His density, his midsection, his overall stature has been something that has been just standoutish this past year. I'm not sure if that's a word, but for this video, it's a word. And I will say this, Andre has been getting better and better. And the best part is he can still improve on the packages that he's previously bought just this season. And we've already seen signs of him doing that. So Andre Ferguson, as of now, is coming in at number 7 on my list, but I truly do believe the best Andre Ferguson, the 2019 Arnold Classic Andre Ferguson, will give everybody a run for this money in this lineup. Coming in at number 6 on this list, our previous 2 consecutive year 3rd place finisher, Diogo Montenegro. Diogo is arguably one of the best structures in men's physique. His shoulder to waist ratio is absolutely insane, especially for his height. Diogo has had a lot of criticism for being able to bring in his midsection and having a consistent 6-pack blocked out abs. But what he does have is the ability to expose everybody with a simple standing facing front shot. It's absolutely insane. Not many people can do that. Andre Ferguson can do that. Diogo can do that. Not many else can do that at a high level. But what I also believe is Diogo has one of the most underrated backs in men's physique. His back at the 2022 Mr. Olympia absolutely blew me away. It's something that I haven't seen from him in the past. But not only that, if he brings in what he brought at the 2023 Arnold Classic, he can be not only top 3, not only 6th, but he could be giving the number 1 on this list a run for their money. I truly believe that. Because of the structure, because of the conditioning, and again, because of the underrated back. If anybody slips, Diogo will expose, and he will slide into that location. And coming in at number 5. Now this was a hard one. I've had number 5 moved up to number 3 at certain points, 4, 7, but then after taking a step back, truly analyzing not only this past weekend, but also just the overall competitive lineup that will be in front of him, I'm confident with this decision, at least as of now. So coming in at number 5, we have the Delt King, Cory Morris himself. And with that, I will say, you've noticed a trend early on in this. So far, everybody who has been on this list has been somebody who has been in this sport for a long time. Ryan Terry, Diogo, and also Andre Ferguson. But as we get closer to the top, I think you're going to notice a trend in the new wave. And starting off at number 5, introducing that new wave, we have Cory Morris. Somebody who will be a force to be reckoned with, not only with his height, but his size, bubbliness. This man looks like a walking cartoon character. But if this man can nail it like we have seen him do more consistently in the recent years, this man is going to be a problem. I'm very, very excited to see Cory Morris live in action, in person, and see what package he brings. And coming in at number 4, we have the best men's physique athlete of all time. Our 4-time Mr. Olympia champion, Jeremy Buendia. Now, I've had the pleasure of training with Jeremy Buendia just this past week, where I had an up close and personal view of the progress that he has made over the past 2 years, 3 years of not touching the stage. And Jeremy Buendia is just a completely new man. I can see Jeremy Buendia winning this year's title. And that's the hard part about this list. There are truthfully 7 to 8 guys who can win if they completely nail their look. So that's why this list was so hard to make. But I will say this, Jeremy is at the top of that. He is hands down one of the most unexpected and wondering of physiques that everybody wants to see. I think we're just making up words in this video, but let's be real. A lot of these guys are leaving us speechless. We need to see Jeremy Buendia not only be what he was when he won his last title, but what we need to see is a modern day Jeremy Buendia, a modern day men's physique Jeremy Buendia. And trust me when I say, not only with his posing, but this man's physique has completely changed from when he was and where he was when he was that. Because I can tell you guys this, Jeremy Buendia is certainly a new man. He is certainly a new bodybuilder. And he is coming this year for the men's physique 2023 Mr. Olympia. And if you guys think for a second that he was not watching Legion Sports Fest this past weekend, you guys are severely mistaken. And I guarantee you now, he has more motivation than ever to go get that 5th title. This one might be a little bit controversial, but coming in at number 3, we have one of the most influential men in the sport of bodybuilding. More specifically, the division of men's physique. Brandon Hendrickson coming home and bringing home that bronze medal. And that one's not easy for me to say, because Brandon has been one of my favorite physiques over the past decade. But I truly believe this is a shift within the new wave. And though Brandon is extremely consistent, not only is he still bubbly, not only is he conditioned to the gills, I just think that the way that the division is going, that Brandon will still be in that conversation. Let's be real here. But I do think ultimately he will fall short. And I think this year, with him falling short, we'll be placing in that 3rd place spot. Brandon has been a legend in this division, has been a legend in this sport. There's a good chance that this might be the last time he takes the stage. And if it is, I think we all owe him a thank you for not only just moving the sport forward, but for showing us that there's a champion within all of us. It sounds cliche, but he's the first man to ever lose a title, come back, and regain his title. And that takes a championship mindset in order to obtain that. Because, again, a lot of people would fold in those moments. A lot of people have folded in those moments over the years. He came back and got what was his. So with that being said, Brandon Hendrickson, thank you. We appreciate you. If this is the last time you grace the stage, we wish you nothing but the best in your future, brother. All right, and in Olympia tradition, we got to get the coffee ready for this one. Let's please bring out our final 2 contestant to the middle of the stage where we will announce the next Olympia winner. The next name that you hear will be our men's physique 2023 Mr. Olympia champion. And your 2023 Mr. Olympia champion will be Aaron Banks. And coming in at second, we have Kyron Holton. The rematch of Legion Sports Festival will be taking place at the 2023 Mr. Olympia champ. Now, I can tell you guys this. I am not a victim of the moment. As much of a fan as I am of both Kyron and especially Aaron's physique, I truly do believe with Aaron being at 100%, unlike where he was at the Legion Sports Festival, but more like he was at the Arnold Classic, I do believe Aaron will be able to beat the new and improved and insanely looking Kyron Holton. I do think it's going to be a very close battle. I do think this is going to be a 1-point decision, but I still do believe the best version, Aaron Banks, which I'm confident that he will be able to bring 4 weeks separated from the Legion Sports Festival, will be the best men's physique athlete in the world. So with that being said, it's safe to say this is going to be an exciting year. This was one of the hardest lists that I've ever had to comprise. With the amount of talent that we have stepping on the stage, it's going to be absolutely insane. We have a total of 48 men's physique athletes walking across that stage, a total of 18 US competitors, but which is even crazier, a total of 7 Brazil athletes stepping on this stage. Brazil is taking over, but with all of the craziness, I want to make sure that I give my 2 dark horses who I truly believe can completely shake up this entire lineup. First, we have Emmanuel Hunter. Emmanuel is somebody who I truly believe can be within the top 5 if he nails his look. The conditioning through the back, the conditioning through the midsection. He's bubbly, has one of the most exposing chests in the game, probably one of the best chests in men's physique next to Kyron Holton. This man is extremely lethal when 100%. And if he can nail it, he can be not only in that 9 to 12 range, this man could be 5 through 3, 3 to 5. It's nuts. And I'm excited to see what he brings this year. And next, somebody who you guys have likely all sleeping on, somebody with probably one of the most exposing backs in the division, somebody with insane conditioning, insane structure, but just needs to fix something that could be fixed very easily if he prioritizes it consistently and gets the right guidance, his posing. And that's going to be Sid Poirier. Sid has absolutely ran the gauntlet this year and has exposed tons of people in that process. He has been top placings at the Pittsburgh Pro, New York Pro. This man has won multiple pro shows. This man is ready to take over. And I will say he qualified for the Olympia last year, just was not able to make it. This year he's coming with a vengeance. So that are my 2 dark horses. And I can tell you this much, there's a good chance that this list will change over the next 3 weeks. But I'm very confident with what we are bringing to the first list of the year. And I'm curious to know what you guys think. Who is your top 3? Who within on this list does not deserve to be on this list? A lot of conversations going to be happening over the next 3 weeks. But let's start the conversation now in the comments.